What's going on, guys? So today I've got another community deck for you guys. So this deck is coming from one of our own. She's been playing this game for quite some time, probably since the beginning. So I thought this was a perfect person to reach out to for a deck idea for this week. And that is Tangent JB. So let's go take a look at what she created. Said that she climbed the ladder to dragon with this deck this week. So it is Hamlet Structures is the title. So it's utilizing this new Prince Hamlet card. It says, when drawn, if you have lost at least one round this game, your history cards in hand gain plus 50 this turn. And if you have won at least one round this game, your science cards in hand gain plus 50 this turn. So this deck is utilizing a lot of structure cards. So actually, let me back up real quick. I want to show you the league this week. So this is Masterpiece Week, and we are rocking, you can see the featured arenas here are Exploring the Stars, Superstructures, Fabulous Fish, Ancient Creatures, Beautiful Butterflies, and Prominent Painters. So this deck does take advantage of those superstructures this week. Starting energies at 20, min energy 12, max energy 100, and energy per turn 15. So we're going to get decent energy, not the best. 15 is on the, I'd say, kind of a medium, mid-energy week, but this deck has a little bit of ways to get some of that back. So, sorry, I kind of went off from the deck, but let's go back now so you can see kind of how we built based on the arena a little bit here. So, let's take a look at our superstructures. We've got, I don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm just going to say Burge. When returned, your opponent gains plus 2 energy. So just a big heavy hitter, 6 energy for 100 base damage. And with the arena, you're going to get that plus 90. So it is going to be utilizing Dark Web because of these big cards in this deck. So we get that opportunity for plus 16 permanently. Statue of Liberty, also a superstructure, which is fantastic for this week. So I would expect a lot of people should really be taking advantage of Statue of Liberty this week. Even if you're not making a superstructures deck, I mean, just having this card in your deck is automatic. One round going to get plus 90, so why wouldn't you rock this card, right? When played, obviously, if you're building 666 style decks, yeah, he said it, you are going to gain that plus 21 until played for each of those albums. Let's see, so other superstructures, we have Eiffel Tower. When played, your superstructure cards in hand gain plus 25 until played. We've got Cloud Gate. When played, if it's the first turn of a round, this card loses 75. So obviously we just don't play it round one. First turn of a round, and we are good. Let's take a look at the rest of the deck. We've got Archangel. When played, you're going to get that nice buff. Most of you guys know what Archangel does. Renaissance. This deck does have the 6 arts and culture cards, so we are going to get a nice plus 28 until played on our arts and culture. International Orange. When returned, your amazing astronauts and superstructures, wherever they are, gain plus 18 and cost minus 1 until played. So definitely need to take advantage of this card's minus 1 until played. So need to get it out early when we can because this deck is a little tight on energy. It's not terrible, but you kind of need to pick and choose when to play your cards so you can take maximum advantage of each round. We do have Florence Cathedral. When played, if your deck contains the Renaissance, gain plus 15 and gain plus 1 for 4 turns. So that plus 1 very useful in this deck. Also rocking Library of Alexandria. Going to get a nice buff on our history and science cards for the turn. Herald. Been liking this card a lot lately. The more I play with it, the more I really like it. It fits perfect in these Statue of Liberty decks that are using history cards. And if you have exactly 6 history cards, give 6 random cards wherever they are plus 19 until played. So a lot of good stats there. MC Escher, when played, your superstructures and wonders of construction, wherever they are, gain that plus 20 until played and gain plus 1 this round. So I want to try to get him out early as we can on the first turn of a round so we can take advantage of that energy, maximize our turns here. Art Deco, obviously give us that extra energy we need. Temple of Garni. When drawn for every history card you have played this game up to a max of 10, this card gains plus 11 until played and your other history cards, wherever they are, lose 1 until played. Gossick Circle, a quick, nice way to make some of your 8 drops here in this deck a little bit cheaper, because they can be a little bit of a pain sometimes if you draw like 2 or 3 8 drops in your hand. This deck you see has Prince Hamlet, Dark Web, Temple, Eiffel Tower. So if you draw 2 to even 3 of those, sometimes can be really painful. So drawing a nice Gossick Circle all out of nowhere can really help you out and get some of them cards out of your hand. What else? We've got Gingerbread House. Again, giving superstructures a nice plus 18 until played. And finally, we have Chand, I don't even know, Bari. When played, your Wonders of Construction cards in hand gain plus 15 until played. So that's the deck, guys. Let's go take her for a test spin and see how Tangent did this week. He said, I've been playing it quite a bit. Played probably 4 or 5 games with it so far, and it's been doing fairly well. So I don't believe I've lost with it yet. So definitely a decent brew. Let's see if we can keep the momentum up, though. As always, guys, if you enjoy the channel and enjoy the content, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And if you guys do have decks you'd like me to show or do a video on, feel free to message me or reach out. I'm in Discord. We can collaborate together, or if you've got a list you'd like me to do, just shoot me a message. We'll try to get it done. All right, so here we go. We got I want to get Hamlet down so that I get it back the start of round 3, so that if I have won or lost, I can take potentially full advantage of that card. So that's why I'm playing it in that far slot there. Let's do it like that. That's fine. I do want to get Art Deco down, start getting that energy as soon as possible, though. But it didn't work out to where we could fit it, because I do want that Statue of Liberty buff, too. So we do have our superstructures. Looks like it's in the 5th round, so that could be good for us. If we make it to round 5, it could be our easy win for round 5. All right, we do want to get Florence down, start getting the energy along with Art Deco. It's going to help us get these 8 drops out of our hand. A little bit extra energy here. So, funny story for you guys, just because I know you guys love my dad jokes. I got one for you today. So, no lie, my boss today at work walks in my office and he tells me this dad joke, and I swear to God, I sat there for probably a good minute trying to understand the joke. It just went right over my head. It was it was crazy how bad I missed it. So we don't want to play this yet. We want to play that next round. So the deck is the joke is he said, so what do you call a cow? What was it? He said, what do you call a cow that wasn't injured today? And I sat there and I was like, I have no idea. He said, a cuh. Now I'm going to leave you guys hanging, see if you guys can figure out what that means. Because I sat there like, what? What is this joke? Like, I am not catching it. So what do you call a cow that didn't get injured today? A cuh. Come on. One of you guys has to get it. I just didn't know if my boss was just the king of bad jokes here or what, but yeah. I just don't know how long I should keep you guys hanging here on the brink of your seats wondering, what is this joke? I still can't figure it out. If you're like me, you're still not, like, literally still haven't figured it out. Yeah, I'm still leaving you hanging. You guys like that, don't you? All right, should I tell you? All right, so it's because the OW is ow. So if you're not injured, you haven't got an ow today, so the cow is just a cuh. Who would have thought of that, right? Oh, my God, I was, like, blown away by this. But I thought it was stupid and silly enough to tell you guys today, so here I am. Actually, I want to get this over here. It's not round 1, so we can play our Cloud Gate. All right, so leave comments. How stupid was that joke? Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Or was that just a great dad joke? I mean, I feel like if you have to explain the joke to people, but I don't know. Too funny. It's funny now, like I know it, but I don't know. I just don't know. All right, we are winning right now, but I don't want to risk losing here, so I think we play the big dog. The energy's not really going to help him much. He's 31, so let's play that. I just don't want to risk losing here, which we might do. We might do anyways with that shinny. Ouch. Ouchie. Did he get us? No, we still got it. I'm glad I played it now. That was definitely a close one. All right, so our Prince Hamlet is going to be active, which is going to be pretty nice. Oh, and we drew a fistful of arts and culture cards. Come on. That's terrible for us. It's like we got Hamlet working there and just didn't pan out. All right, well. Let's do it like that. Probably should have played Gothic Circle next to Hamlet, just to ensure I had one next to him. Because I can't remember when I played the round before. If I have it. What was it? Okay, yeah, so I have Burge and Statue, so maybe I'll have something in my hand. All right, let's get the energy. We're up 124. I'm at 17 energy. I think it's a good time to get some of these smaller cards out of our hand. Yeah. If he catches up a little, that's fine. Might have just passed us, actually. I think he did. Yep. It's okay. We wanted to kind of cycle those smaller cards. I'm sitting on Temple, so I'm not too scared. Well, as he dings it. All right. Let's do it like this. Hopefully that's enough. Yep, should be good. He's got a pretty good deck. Not too shabby, Tesleon. Oh, I meant to say so close. Why did I say hello? Why did I say hello? All right, so we at least insured ourselves round 5. So I feel pretty confident we can win this game now. So we definitely want to play you. No, I want to play you. And I want to play you. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get all our buffs and our energies down. Start taking advantage of all you guys. Ooh, Yellow Jacket did me dirty. Oh, so follow-up to the car incident that I was telling you guys about the other day. So little backstory. My wife, if you guys have been keeping up with any of my videos, my wife's car had some AC trouble and something was kind of going on with it. It's been acting funny, so we decided to go do a trade-in and try to find a new car. Sunday we stopped at a dealership, and basically they were like scam artists. They were trying to do every trick in the book on me to try to get this thing. So what ended up happening was So Sunday they tried every trick in the book, right? the manager at that on Sunday ended up coming over and like freaking out on me, cussing me out, like yelling in my face, all this stuff. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, I've never seen anything like this. So, long story short, I left them a bad review, yada, yada. But last night we ended up going to another dealership and checking it out. So, again, me trying to get another car, and dang, so he buffed all of these that I don't want to play this round. That sucks. That's all right. I'm going to hold those for next round. But so we ended up back at another dealership trying to look at cars again, and we found almost an identical car. Actually, it had so it was a GMC Acadia, and we've actually, the one we found yesterday was actually a little bit nicer. It had a little more options to it, and it was only a little bit more. It wasn't a ton more money. So we went ahead and showed up at this place. We had this time we were smart, and we came pre-approved from our bank. And online we were reading, like, you don't want to tell them, like, right up front that you've already been pre-approved for a car loan or whatever from your bank, because they might not work with you on price as much. So we kind of held that close to the chest, went in, tried to negotiate and haggle. I basically I think they started my trade-in value at $12,000, and I haggled him up to $13,700, I believe. And then I was really trying to get the price down on the car, but they would not budge. I mean, I was like literally tempted to just walk away again. And then, I mean, obviously my wife was just looking so sad that I was willing to just kind of give up again. So I did, and I stuck it out this time, and ended up, kind of getting it for her, just because I was like, okay, we'll settle for this. We did finally reveal to them, like, hey, we are pre-approved, after we locked in our pricing that they already kind of agreed to. So I feel like that's the smart way to go about doing things like that. But we did have them check. They wanted to check, see if they could get us a better deal or anything as well. So I said, yeah, go ahead. Obviously, if you guys think you can beat it, why not? So I let them try. And what happened? The guy came back saying that, yeah, we were able to get your payment down. We're still using I think it was the APR was 6.25 is what our bank was. And then he's like, yeah, we're still going to use 6.25. We extended you out an additional, instead of 72 months, I did 78, just so I could get my payment a little bit lower per month. So I agreed to that. Obviously, it extends it out 6 months. It is what it is. But I'm more concerned with having my payment where it's, a little bit cheaper. So he got it under I wanted to be under 550. And he said he could be around 548 and everything would be the same. So I agreed. So we literally get outside. I start taking all the car seats out, get everything kind of set up in the new car that we're getting, right, or the new Acadia. And after everything's done, we're all transferred in. We go back inside, and we go back to the finance room where the guys, obviously, were signing everything. And so we start signing stuff, and then he gets to where he pulls out, basically all the numbers that we supposedly they said were good before we started doing all this other stuff. And lo and behold, he pulls a fast one on me and basically says, all right, here's the car price. It was what we agreed to. Here's yada yada, here's yada yada. Here's your APR 6.69, and then just kept trying to glaze past it. And I was like, wait a second. You guys agreed earlier that you left it the same at 6.25, which was our bank. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, he literally just pulled a fast one on me. Like, after he knew we were out there, getting everything undone and taking all the car seats out, doing all this. He knew we weren't at that point going to turn this down. And I was like, oh, you're freaking kidding me. Like, what a bait and switch. I was so mad. I literally held it in because I looked at my wife, and she knew when I caught it that shit was about to hit the fan. And I looked at her, and I could just see the look in her eye, like, please don't. I want this car. And I was just like, oh, man. I want to let that. If it was me, and if I was by myself, I probably would have thrown this guy across the room. I would have been so frustrated and mad. But I bit my tongue, and I bit it hard and didn't say anything. After I called it out to him and said, hey, you guys agreed to, 6.25 just a few minutes ago. And the guy's like, oh, well, I already put it in, and yada, yada, just kind of a BS excuse he threw at me. And I was just like, wow, that's ridiculous. So keep your eye on that stuff, guys. These car dealerships are super shady, and they have no problem just waiting until you get all situated in the new car, and then when you go to sign. So I would recommend people up front, make sure you do the financing before you pull all your car seats out, clean all your car out, put everything in the new car. Because it's like, I feel like they know by that point you're just going to be like, okay, whatever, let's just do it. But I just thought that was so scuzzy. I couldn't even believe it. So, but they'd have been upset if I was by myself and said, nope, you guys are going to go clean that car out and put it all back into my car now. Because I would have done it had I been by myself, or they would have been fixing it. But it's not the way it happened, unfortunately. Wish I could have told you guys differently, that I threw the guy across the room and got arrested, but I wouldn't be here telling you this awesome story, would I? So just keep an eye out on that stuff, guys, because they definitely try to get you. But anyway, enough of that. All right, so we got our arena this round here. Probably should have looked at that earlier. I wouldn't have probably been playing all those green cards. So I want to get my energy. So these two. And what's our opponent's energy looking like? Looks decent, so we can go ahead and play this. But wife's happy. She got her new Acadia. Thing is super sleek. It's like blacked out rims. Everything's real nice looking. Looks kind of sporty. It's got the real pretty red. Almost, I think they call it like a lava red. Real nice looking. Everything else is blacked out, so it's there's no chrome or anything on it. It's just nice contrast of all red and all black. It's real sleek looking. So nice little car. Let's see here. We got quite a bit of energy here. Let's go ahead and take advantage. What are we up against here? I wonder if it's a real person. Let's say hello. All right, we drew our Prince Hamlet at a terrible time again. Literally nothing else in our hand but arts and culture cards. Figures. So we want to let's get Renaissance down. Are we winning this? We're probably winning this. I think we can play that. Need to try to get some green and yellow in my hand when I play Hamlet here. So that's the only thing with this deck, is sometimes you draw him at the worst time. You gotta try to set it up for this later game. There's some yellow. Go ahead and do it like that. Good turn for us. Ooh, he buffed me 100. Thank you, kind sir. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so now we got a fistful of yellow right before Hamlet here. So I think we play Hamlet now. And then we should get some green here, I would think. Yep, there we go. So let's do you. So now Hamlet's going to be next to some yellow and some green, hopefully. So I want to make sure I get that nice 150 towards the later rounds here. It's going to help us win this game, maybe, if we make it to round 5. Nope, want to play him next round. Let's do you and you. That should be enough. All right, his deck plays pretty good. You guys can see Tangent did a good job on it. She's definitely a really good deck builder. So I think she posts quite a bit in the Discord as well. So if you guys are ever interested, go check her out. I think she's one of the top XP. I think she's in the top like 5 XP if I remember. I want to say she's number 2. Oh, go double. I haven't checked in a while, but go double check. So she definitely knows what she's doing. I'm actually gonna play you. Right? Yeah, let's do that. It's a pretty close game. This opponent's bringing it this round. 509. All right, starting down a little bit. Do it like this. We'll save Burge for this last round if we need it. Ooh, maybe not. Let's see what we draw, if we think we can win here or not. Okay, we might be able to. Down 116. I feel like Burge offsets that pretty decent. We got Library. Yeah, I think we go for it. We might have it. All right, that's going to do it, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the deck. Again, community deck. I did not make this deck. I just borrowed this deck for the video. And again, I'm giving credit to Tangent JB for the great deck. So again, go check out some of her stuff in Discord. She posts a lot of deck ideas, and she helps the community out quite a bit. So again, thank you, Tangent, for letting me borrow your deck. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. So as always, thanks for watching. Have a good night, guys.